Welcome to another social studies lesson by Bahamas Educational Express. Today's lesson is entitled Where is the Bahamas? And it has two parts. This is part A. You, the learner, will be identifying continents of the world, list the oceans of the world, define vocabulary words such as hemisphere, imaginary line, poles, and equator. And you're going to name countries that has special features. How does the earth move? Huge question. Sideways, backwards, spinning? Let's find out. The planet Earth is spherical in shape. The classroom globe is a model of planet. Just as the globe rotates around the imaginary line that joins the North Pole to the South Pole, planet Earth rotates in the same way. There is an imaginary line that runs through the center of the Earth from North Pole to the South Pole. It takes about 24 hours, or you may say 1 day, for the Earth to spin on its axis. This is called rotation. So the spinning of the Earth on its axis, and it takes 24 hours, which is equals to 1 day. It is called rotation. And that is why we have night and day, because the earth spins on its axis, which is called rotation, and it takes 24 hours or 1 day. The earth cut from top to bottom gives two halves. These are called hemisphere. There is the western hemisphere and there is the eastern hemisphere. The Bahamas is in the western hemisphere. The hemisphere, which are the continents of North America and South America. Midway between the North Pole and the South Pole is the imaginary line called the equator that circles the earth. This line divides the earth into the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. The Bahamas, however, when the earth is divided in this way with the equator, the Bahamas is now in the northern hemisphere. The continents of the earth. We see them as Europe, Africa, Australia, South America, Asia, North America, and Antarctica. Continents are the greatest landmass of Earth, and they are much bigger than islands. And there are 7 of them that we mentioned just now, and we will say them again. Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Australia, Europe, North America, and South America. Continents are so large that most are divided into countries. There are over 200 countries in the world. Each country has distinct boundaries separating them from other countries. For example, Africa. Africa is not a country, it is a continent, and it has many countries within it. North America is not a country, it is a continent. It has Canada, it has United States, it has South America, the Bahamas. We are in the North America continent. The largest continent, however, is what? Asia. That's right. The smallest continent is Australia. The coldest continent is Antarctica. The continent around the South Pole is Antarctica. Remember that. Oceans are very large bodies of water, salt water in particular. They are not completely surrounded by land. We have oceans around our country, the Bahamas. Do you know the name of that ocean? We swim in it often. Okay. Yes, it is the Atlantic Ocean. That's right. That is where we go to swim. All right. Ocean water covers about three-fourths of our planets. Here are some of the biggest oceans. There are the North Pacific Ocean, the South Pacific Ocean, the North Atlantic Ocean, the South Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Southern Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. The Pacific Ocean, in fact, is the largest of all. It is located between Asia and North America. The Atlantic Ocean is the second largest. It is found between North America and Europe. It is also between South America and Africa. The Southern Ocean is around Antarctica. Sometimes it is called the Antarctic Ocean. The Indian Ocean is between Africa and Australia. It is also below Asia. The Arctic Ocean is the coldest and the smallest. You would find this ocean at the North Pole. So, how many oceans? There are five in particular: Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Southern Ocean, Indian Ocean, and Arctic Ocean. Here we have the ocean and the continents. We have the North and South Pacific. We have the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Arctic Ocean, and Antarctica, which is also the Southern Ocean. Other important facts about where we are. Some of the islands are called countries too. Here are some examples. Cuba is a country and it's also an island. Another country is Hispaniola. Hispaniola is an island which is divided into two countries. We have Haiti on the left, and we have the Dominican Republic on the right. The Bahamas is a country that is made up of hundreds of islands, and we call that a big word. Can anybody remember? Archipelago. That's right, it's an archipelago. Australia is a continent, remember? But it is the only continent that is also an island. It is completely surrounded by water. So remember, as you go through your lessons this year, remember we are still in a pandemic. Wear your mask, social distance, wash your hands.